What's up? It is May 16th. It is Saturday. I didn't come on here yesterday. Can't do my silent lives anymore because I just bought this. Just bought it. It broke like right here. I only used it probably like a few weeks. It broke. So can't do silent lives anymore. It costs like $40. Don't have the money. So I decided to come on. That's why I cut yesterday because I didn't come on here. So just come on here probably more often now since I can't do the silent lives. But hopefully you guys tune in. Y'all enjoy this. For the people that are, I figure out another way. Well, I probably can figure out another way. Just do it with this and pull this table away from the No, I won't be able to do it that way because I ain't gonna be able to charge the phone. But maybe I don't know. We'll see. But we'll see if anybody comes in. What are you guys doing this weekend? How was your week? How was your Friday? Did you go out? Did you do anything Friday night? I just stayed home today. Well, I did wash clothes yesterday, but went to work. No, I didn't. I washed clothes Thursday because I had to work. Yesterday I had to go in at 7 o'clock to 2:30. So I worked yesterday. And that's pretty much it. Came this today. Had to take my mom to dialysis. Went to the store. Went for a walk. For about 50 minutes this morning. So that's pretty much been my day. Cooked something to eat for my child. I had what did I eat? Like a turkey. I didn't really eat breakfast. Which I did. I ate like a sandwich. But for lunch, I ate like another sandwich. Had some peanuts, some peanuts for dinner, and that's pretty much it. Really haven't eaten too much. Been eating junk, but what I don't need. So hopefully everybody's good. Hit that thumbs up button. What are you guys doing today? What have you done today? Thank you for tuning in. Double tap that screen. I am Natasha. For the ones that don't know, so you can catch me in the mornings on Waking Up with Tasha at 7 o'clock. What's up? What's up? How are you doing? How are you doing? Hope everything is going well. Hope everything's going well with you today. What are you guys doing today? What have you done? Put it in the chat. What have you done today? Let me know who you are, where you from, where you watching from, what's going on. Are you in college? Are you working? What are you guys doing in your lives? How are you physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally? What's going on, guys? For the kids that's not in here, children are getting out of school. I know I have a lot of children in here. Kids getting out of school for the summer. Y'all ready for that? Are you having any plans for the parents? Are you anybody going on trips? Happy birthday. Shout out to the birthday people. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday. How old are you? If you're tuning in, how old is everybody if you're celebrating a birthday? Is everybody doing well? How are you doing? Let me know what's up with you guys. What's going on? I'm off a week for work. Probably like 6 days before I go back. Got a little break in between fall and summer. So not fall, this is spring. Spring and summer. So all 6 days before we start back working for summer. Got to go back to work on the 22nd. So that's pretty much what I'm doing and not doing much. Make sure you guys are eating well, getting enough sleep, working out. Hi, Randall, Spencer, how are you doing? I don't know if I pronounce it. Is this something adventure? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Adventure 7931. What's up? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. But going into some news, Drake released. Do y'all listen to rap music? Drake released. He surprised his fans by releasing 3 albums. Drake has released 3 albums. The name, look, 2 of them. One of them is called Iceman, then Maid of Honor, and I don't know how to pronounce the other one, but y'all can check that out. If y'all listen to rap music and y'all like Drake, he has released 3 albums at the same time. People have been talking about that. I know people been talking about, still talking about Kendrick Lamar, which they said he need to let that go, which he does, because that's crazy. Huh? It's in the, what's the name? The storage bin where the like soap and stuff is at. But people been talking. You see it? But yeah, Kendrick been talking about, Drake is talking about Kendrick Lamar and some other stuff that he keep bringing up. I'm like, the whole Kendrick Lamar thing been over, so he needs to I agree with that. He needs to let that whole situation go, because obviously he did lose the whole rap battle thing with Kendrick. So, but he's still talking about that. I'm hearing on Iceman. I don't stream music. I don't really listen. I'm a fan of Kendrick. I really don't like Drake. Drake is cool. I'm not saying he's not a good rapper, but I'm a bigger fan of Kendrick and like J. Cole. So if I listen to anybody in the rap music, it's gonna be Kendrick or J. Cole. Those are probably the only two that I know. I don't know nobody else that raps. I know Kanye got this album out, so I don't know if people still listen to Kanye, but he got an album out too. But that's pretty much it on the whole rap thing. Do y'all have a favorite rapper? My favorite rapper is still Tupac. That's pretty much it. I listen to old stuff, as far as like I listen to old music. I'm still listening to old stuff. I was in Walmart, just bought an Eminem CD this week. It was old, but it's new to me. Some of the stuff I've heard, some of it I haven't. But I just bought an Eminem CD out of Walmart, and then I was looking at like a CD that cost $7, like Bob Marley, which I'll probably get. It was $7, so I'll probably go back and get that one. So I'm still listening to like old stuff. Got an old Creed. I listen to Creed. Got a Creed CD from Walmart, I don't know, a few months ago. So I'm listening to that. Then something else that I picked up in Walmart that was, Michael Jackson #1s. That was before the movie came out. I got the CD before the movie came out, but it was cheap. But Michael Jackson music is selling now because of this movie that's out. A lot of these younger kids don't know about Michael Jackson and how big he was and all the hits he had, the good and the bad, how people used to talk about him and stuff like that. But yep, I got the Michael Jackson #1 CD that I listen to in my car, because I have a CD player in my car. So I got that. So yeah, I listen to a whole lot of like old stuff. What do you guys listen to as far as music? I got an NSYNC. I got an NSYNC CD that I listen to. It's like Lloyd, 112, a lot of old stuff that I listen to. What type of music you guys listen to? The person that's still on here, you have anything to say, put it in the comments. But moving on, but yeah, Drake did drop 3 albums, and so people are talking about that, listening to that. I don't stream music, I don't stream it, so I can't tell you about it. Nothing new. Don't ask me about nothing new. I don't have cable. I have a digital antenna. Don't ask me about nothing on Netflix, on any of those streaming, Hulu, and what else they have, HBO Max and all that stuff. I don't know anything about it because I have a digital antenna, so that's what I watch. Old shows like The Jeffersons, Andy Griffith and Hazel, Barney Miller, the Jeffersons and stuff like that. I only watch old stuff, so don't ask me about nothing new. Moving on, cows to other stuff in the news. Cows are wearing VR headsets showing green fields to reduce stress and increase milk production. So farmers are having cows wearing VR headsets. They say to reduce stress and increase milk production. It says farms in the United States are putting VR headsets on cows, and the goal of this is to reduce stress and improve comfort with the cows. I guess they produce milk more or produce better milk if they just so they won't have to they just stand in the barn. Don't have to let them. I'm sure at some point they gotta let them graze or whatever, but they say these putting these VR headsets on these cows. This is here in the United States. It helps reduce stress and improve comfort for the cows. Once again, for the new people that are coming up in here, cows, farmers in the United States are letting cows wear VR headsets to reduce stress and increase milk production. And it says when cows are relaxed, it leads to better behavior and small boost in milk production. Earlier studies noticed changes. It helps cows feel calmer and calmer without leaving the barn. So I think that's part of that in some ways, I guess you don't have to let the cows out. And with these VR headsets on, they feel like they're out in the pasture. So that's how it helps farmers, I guess. So don't have there's less work for them to do as far as letting the cows out. But let's see. Another headline: being near water for 20 minutes lowers cortisol and puts your brain in complete peace. Again, being near water for 20 minutes lowers cortisol and helps your brain your brain at complete peace. So, in other words, being there like the ocean, a lake or a river for like 20 minutes, it calms your brain, meaning you'll have peace. It puts you at peace, so you won't be worried about anything that relieves stress. Being by water like the ocean, river, or lake, going back to finding a hobby or something to do to relieve stress, to relax you. Going back to fishing, if you like fishing. Being out in nature, going back to nature, being in nature helps calms you. It puts you at peace. But it says spending time in close to natural bodies of water has a psychological impact on our stress levels. Scientific research suggests that spending 20 minutes in the environment can reduce environments like lakes, being in lakes, oceans, and stuff like that can reduce the presence of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. It encourages the brain to enter a state of blue mind, a mildly meditative condition characterized by calm and unity. When people step away from urban noise and sit near bodies of water like lakes, oceans, rivers, or whatever, it allows a person's nervous system to reset and find balance. So with that, get out in nature, spend some time in nature, even if it's going to the park, sitting in the park, just listening to the birds, sitting out on your porch. Get away from the screens, get away from your phone, the TV and all that, your iPads, your laptops. Get out, enjoy nature, do some grounding, sit and chill and go feed the birds in the park, or some feed the squirrels. So go to the beach, go to a lake, go to a river. I don't know, some people have waterfalls in their area, stuff like that. Go camping, go fishing, something like that. Be in nature, take it in so your mind can be at peace, so you can release some stress and stop worrying about stuff. It helps, it doesn't hurt. So like I said, it lowers cortisol. So being around lakes, oceans, 20 minutes is spending time, 20 minutes around like oceans, lakes, or river. It helps your brain be at peace, and it helps lowers cortisol. And another thing, it says watching moving water visually and auditorily auditory patterns are something to the does something to those patterns does something to the human psyche. It provides a mental break that clears away fog and improves overall emotional well-being, acts as a cost-free tool for managing the pressure of modern life. So take that all in. So it's good to take 20 minutes out of your day, go sit around a lake, an ocean, or a river, and just take it all in. Do some meditation, do some deep breathing. Just take it all in and relax and just chill. Adding short moments by a river, lake, or ocean can lead to long-term improvement in mental clarity and physical health. Again, adding short moments, 20 minutes of sitting by a river, a lake, or ocean can lead to long-term improvements in mental clarity and physical health, going back into taking care of yourself mentally and physically. So again, just chilling and relaxing and enjoying nature, whether it's through camping, going for a hike, going for a walk. I know that I walk early in the morning when it's just quiet and peaceful. Going back to peace. In the morning, we're just quiet and peaceful. Nobody around. It's just chill. All I hear is the birds, watching the squirrels run around in the trees, running out of the trees, playing and gathering acorns and stuff like that. It's really peaceful, and I can sit up here and really say, because I've always liked nature. I'm a nature person, being out in nature. So it does help mentally with mental clarity and physically. It relieves stress. And at those moments, it's silence. I don't know. I tell people how I like silence, and like I like being at peace. I can't stand a whole bunch of noise and stuff like that. So it is good. So take that time out. Short moments, 20 minutes. So no my 20 minutes to go be around the river, a lake, just sit there, chill. Some people like fishing, men. I don't know about women. Men go fishing all the time. Certain ones, you ain't got to go fishing to go to a river and just chill. But a lake, or just sit there. I don't know, take you some food, get you a little picnic blanket or something. Sit there, eat, and just relax and take it all in. So, again, it's good for your mental clarity and physical clarity. Just taking short moments to sit around a river, a lake, or an ocean can lead to long-term improvements in your mental clarity and physical health. It also lowers cortisol and puts the brain at complete peace. So, another little tidbit, couple other things. Atlanta hip hop legend Jermaine Dupri is getting his own Braves bobblehead on July 22nd for the Atlanta people that like Jermaine Dupri. Everybody that knows about, I'm sure a lot of people know about Jermaine Dupri. He's getting his own Braves bobblehead. It comes out July 22nd. So y'all pick that up. Go support the Braves. Go support Jermaine Dupri. I wonder where the money is going. I'm sure he's going to get his cut since they using his likeness. But go pick that up July 22nd when it comes out. Empty. Speaking of Atlanta, again, empty Waymo cars that drive themselves are mysteriously swarming Atlanta side streets. It says folks in Atlanta are not happy about it. The recent Waymo invasion, there's too many of them in their neighborhoods. They're complaining about the vehicles are clogging up the streets and causing safety concerns. And videos of the robot car gridlock are going viral. So it's an issue with these Waymo cars in Atlanta. They're clogging up the streets and having safety concerns with these Waymo cars. So, and it says going viral, allegedly. They say it's going viral, and people are not liking it in Atlanta, which is probably true because when we was up there, we seen some, but I don't know how often they live there. So they say it's a lot of them, and it's causing problems because they a lot of them, and they messing up the streets. I'm assuming they in the way, and the people of Atlanta are not liking it. So those Waymo cars, the ones that drive themselves, people not liking it in Atlanta. I don't know about nowhere else, but they're not feeling it in the ATL with these Waymo cars because they're mysteriously swarming the streets of side streets of Atlanta. So, and they're invading neighborhoods, and people are complaining about the vehicles clogging up the streets and causing safety concerns. So I don't know what they're gonna do about that, but I'm sure they're gonna handle it in some way or another. Anybody want to talk about anything else? Mental health. Make sure you guys take care of yourself mentally, physically. Getting your workout in, whether it's through hiking, jogging, walking, running. Some people run. They get their run on 5 miles. I can't do it. I used to jog 2 miles. I said I was gonna start back this summer, but it depends. I probably will on the days I'm off. But on the days I work, I probably won't. Probably just do the norm. Work out at home, do my little strength training, get my strength training on. With shout out to Michaela Fit by Mick here on YouTube. It's free. If you can't afford to go to the gym, people don't have no money to go to the gym. Some people do. They get these I don't know why people get these memberships and then don't go. I was like, if you just gonna do that, you may well just stay at home and get on YouTube. I'm like, if you gonna waste your money on a membership at a gym and then not get up and go do it, I'm a morning person. So people still ask me why you get up so early. Because it's the time the Lord wake me up. So, and I've always been like that. I cannot stay in the bed for nothing. I don't see how people stay in the bed late. I'm like, I ask the same thing. I'm like, why are you staying in the bed so late? I don't understand how people can just stay there and sleep till like 9, 10 o'clock. I'm like, nope. I cannot be with nobody who's gonna sleep and I'm up. I don't know, they say opposite attract, but you can't be in the bed all late. The latest you better get up is 8, 8 o'clock, because I'm up at 4 a.m. Sometimes earlier than that. I just lay there. But sometimes I wake up at 3:30. But hopefully y'all getting enough sleep. It's certain ages. It's like this. I don't know. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. I was reading. Certain infants supposed to get certain amount hours of sleep, then young kids supposed to get a certain amount of hours, and then you got teenagers that supposed it has hours for teenagers, then adults, older adults, and then like people my age, like 46. And then it goes up to like older adults, people like 65 and up, how many hours of sleep they supposed to get. I ain't write it down, but you can look it up. You can Google it because I'm sure I tell you how many hours of sleep are you supposed to get at this age. I'm sure at a certain age, I'm sure it'll tell you. You can Google and just find out. But what are you guys doing for the rest of the day, rest of the morning, wherever you are in the world? Thank you for the ones that came in. Hit that thumbs up button. If anybody has anything to talk about, you just put it in the chat. Talk about a little bit of news. Spiritually, I don't know if we're going to church. My mom's talking about going to church tomorrow. I told her I'd take her, but I won't stand. But I can think I got gray hairs. Look, I got something in my hair, but it's gray. But I want to get my hair locked up. Y'all think I should get my hair locked? Because I really want it to grow, and the only way it's gonna grow is if I get it locked up. And I think I'm gonna go that route. So we'll see. But my hairline already pulled back, and my forehead is already big. I don't know about getting locks. You see how my hairline is like pulled back already? My hairline is like right here already. I don't know about getting no locks, because all it's gonna do is pull my hairline back. But I hope not. But my forehead is my forehead. People say forehead. That's not how you pronounce it. It's forehead. My forehead is already big, and I don't know about getting locks, because I think I used to get braids, and it pulled my hairline back. So if I get locks, it's gonna pull it back more, and I don't want it to do that. But I just want my hair to grow. It's either that or get braids. So we'll see. Because I had it locked up at one point, and I should have just left it years ago. But we will see. I'll probably try and attempt it. What should I did to my hair? I was talking about getting my hair locked up so I can have locks. And I think I probably will. And see how it goes. I want my hair to grow. But hopefully spiritually you guys working with yourselves, working on your spiritual self, going to church, watching church online. Bishop Darcy Bronner, Word of Faith, he's a good one. Y'all can watch that. They have 2 services, 10 o'clock and 11. It's 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. I think they last like 2 hours. 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 10 o'clock service. Y'all can watch that live on. I think it comes on YouTube. No, Facebook. I know it used to come on Facebook. I don't know if it still do. But I know you can watch it on YouTube. All you gotta do is put it in Word of Faith, Bishop Darcy Bronner. It'll come up. Go to Bible study. Make sure you're reading your Bible, praying spiritually so you can stay connected spiritually to God, Jesus Christ. Somebody that's leading you down the right path, that give you discernment. You make have good morals, good values. Make sure you're living right. That's all I'm saying. Being good, being peaceful, being loving, being kind, and being caring, and putting good energy, good vibes into this world, into this universe, and just being a good overall good person. So that's where I'm going with that. Make sure you're supposed to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Make sure you're straight mentally. If you need help, if you're dealing with any kind of trauma, going to a counselor, going to a therapist, going to a psychiatrist always helps. If you're drinking, got alcohol problems, dealing with alcoholism, you can get help for that. Just Google it, AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. You can get help there. Dealing with drug addiction, you can get help. There's numbers out there for that. Numbers I've given for substance abuse, and I always get help for that. So the National Suicide and Crisis Hotline, call or text 988 for the National Suicide and Crisis Hotline. Call or text 988. Just put that out there. And the other numbers I've given out, let's see, go on before I get off of here. National Suicide Crisis Hotline again for support and assistance for anyone feeling depressed, overwhelmed, or suicidal. You can call or text 988. That website is 988lifeline.org. And let's see, rape and rape, abuse, and incest national network. That's the National Sexual Assault Hotline. That number is 800-656-4673. That's 800-656-4673. Child abuse hotline. That's 800. My nose stopped up. That's 800 422-4453 for assistance with information and questions regarding child abuse. That's 800-422-4453. That's for the National Child Abuse Hotline. And for Love is Respect, that's for peer advocates available to support teens with concerns about dating violence. Peer advocates available to support teens with concerns about dating violence. Love is Respect. That number is 866-331-9474. That's 866-331-9474. And that website is loveisrespect.org. Loveisrespect.org. That's ORG. For substance abuse and mental health services administration. For substance abuse and mental health services administration. That's for treatment referral and information helpline for mental health and or substance use disorders. That's 800-662-4357. 800-662-4357. And that website is www.sams. Hold on, start that over, messed up. www.samhsa.gov. My mom's calling. I don't know what phone I just dropped off. She on 8 and everything. I don't know what she calling me for. I'll call her back. But that number is one more time, for substance abuse and mental health services administration. That's 800-662-4357. That's for treatment referral and information helpline for mental health and or substance use disorders. That's www.samhsa.gov. So those are the numbers I wanted to put out there. Y'all have a blessed evening, blessed morning, blessed afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for tuning in, checking me out today. And I will probably be back on here tomorrow, since I can't do these silent lives, and if I figure out a way to do it. But thank you guys for tuning in, checking me out, watching, taking the time out your day to watch my lives, watch my playlists, check out my poetry shorts, because I do write poetry. Follow me on my Instagram, which is Latasha _Miko, Latasha LATASHA _MEKO. Follow me on Instagram. Friend me on Facebook, because it's the same thing, Latasha Miko. But thank y'all. Y'all have a blessed night, evening, afternoon again. Be the light, be the peace. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, care for yourself, care for other people. God bless, and have a blessed rest of your day. Bye.